Perseverance is the hard work you do after you're tired of doing the hard work you already did. Another thing wrestling teaches you, it teaches you about again. Okay? Because as soon as you become really, really dedicated to the sport and you do everything right and you dedicate a whole season to get to a point where you want to be, I'm talking about practicing 5 days a week. I'm talking about eating right. I'm talking about working out with weights. I'm talking about giving up and sacrificing, going places. I'm not being, with your friends when you want to be. And you get to that tournament and you say, you know what, my goal is to be a national champion, okay? And you put everything you possibly can into that, and it takes about a year or 2 year period of time, and you get there, and you're 1 point away, and you lose, and you're just crushed. All right, you know the feeling when you just work so hard and you get there, and it just crushes you. Okay? I'll tell you a story about Mav. He did that in his 10th grade. He started to get good in his 10th grade. He dedicated himself for a year, 2 years, probably 3 years. Gave up baseball. Gave up everything in his life that he needed to. Okay? He has a 1 point loss. He wins the next match as an All-American. His goal was to be an All-American that year. 1 point. 1 point. He gets the whole season, gets to his point, does everything perfect, gets to his match, gets to where he needs to be, sees his goal in sight in one of the hardest tournaments in the country, 1 point. He comes to me after spending a little time right there, hands me his shoes. And everyone in the wrestling knows what that means. It means I'm done. I'm not doing this. It's not worth it. Okay? And I hand them back to him, and I said, do it again. You got to do it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing everything right and doing it again. It's not worth it. Well, when it is worth it to you, let me know. We'll do it again. So the next year, he decides to do it again. And same exact thing, works harder. Another year goes by, does everything right. Gets to the national tournament, goes to the seeding of the national tournament, the brackets, and does one of these. And by the time he gets down to the bottom, he gets a really bad feeling in his stomach. Because by the time he got down to the bottom, he realized his first match was against the 4-time national champion. Now, the tournament has not started, and he's on mat 1. Nobody else is wrestling. 6 minutes goes by, he loses by 2 points. Whole season. Up to that point, tournament hasn't started, he's out. Again, he's in that position, walks up to me. He goes, I'm really done this time. I'm done. I said, you got to do it again. He goes, I'm not doing it again. All right? I said, when you want to do it again, you want to put the time in, let me know. Get to the point where you want to put the time in, next year with the state championship. Okay? That state championship would never have happened unless you did it again. Okay? That's wrestling. That's how life is.